Welcome to today's video blog. I am the Sorcerer of Behaviour, and today I'll be talking about awareness of your environment. Now, before I actually get into the nitty gritty, I wanted to propose something. I want to propose that you start becoming more aware of the things that you engage with. Things on social media, your friends or your family that you're hanging around with, TV programs that you watch, newspaper, magazine articles that you read, and even the music that you listen to. All these different things. I want you to start being more aware of it and see if it's more positively skewed or negatively skewed. Because then you have to ask yourself that question. If it's more negatively skewed, is it useful? Is it helping you? If the answer is no, then you need to start doing something about it. So that's what I wanted to propose first off. So going into it more in depth, if we look around us, we can start seeing, you'll notice how negative your environment can be. When you're on social media, if you're looking at certain statuses, it could be one negative status after another, somebody complaining about something in their life, and they're putting it up on social media. Or if you're looking at the TV programs you're watching, those could be quite negative. The music could be quite have negative lyrics. Or even the people that you engage with just could be generally quite negative people themselves. So you've got to become aware of this. You know, if it's not useful, then you've got to do something about it. You know, and start building, start pushing yourself more towards the positive side. So if I give you an example, when I was fresh out of uni and I was unemployed, my mum actually used to watch Neighbours like every weekday, and there was occasions where I would sit and watch it with her. And as I was watching the program, I started to realise how negative the storylines were. It was always one problem after another, or there would be one disaster after another. And if a storyline was going in a positive direction, there would always be something would happen and it would end up in some sort of disaster at the end. And as I was watching it, I noticed it. And I was like, this is not really useful for me. So I stopped watching the program. And if anything, that spurred me on. I started to try and engage with more positive things. So what I did was I started to train. I started to go to the gym. And I thought that was a more positive impact on me, because as I did that, things started to happen for me. And that was the notice, and that was what I noticed because of that. So when you're looking at things around you, you've got to realise that positive doesn't attract negative in these situations. It's always like for like. Positive will attract positive. Negative will attract negative. So if you're engaging with negative things, guess what? You're going to get negativity back at you. If it's 90% negativity, you're going to get 90% back. The world is fair like that. Whatever you put in is whatever you'll get back. So, that being said, if you engage with 90% positive things, then you'll get that 90% back. You will start to see a more positive shift in yourself, and you'll start to have a more positive lifestyle. So what I propose, going back to the beginning, I'd say first obviously being aware, but then make that shift. I'd say go 100%, go all the way positive. You know, on your social media, if it's Facebook and you're seeing negative statuses, block them, delete them, whatever you need to do to take them off your Facebook, and start putting more positive things on your Facebook. Start engaging with more positive people on Facebook. Same with television programs. I say cut out all the soap operas which are not useful, and start watching more positive programs if there are any. You know, and same with the music. Start listening to more upbeat music, and the people that you engage with as well. Start hanging around with more positive people. People are going to instill that positive mentality and encourage a positive lifestyle. So I'd say make that 100% shift. Go all the way, and keep going until it becomes a habit, until this new positive lifestyle, you embrace it and you're just living it, you're just breathing it. And then once you're there, then you can maybe introduce some of the other things that you kind of gave up. Maybe some certain things in the news you can start watching. Just, because you might say to yourself, I still need to know what's going on in this world. And on some occasions, yes, you do. You might want to know what's going on in this world. So I'd say introduce some of that back in so you kind of have your awareness back of what's going on. And the reason why I say it's okay to do that is because with this new positive mindset that you have, you'll see those things in a different way. Instead of complaining about it, what you might find is you might see opportunities or solutions to any sort of problems that you might be seeing. Instead of complaining about it and saying, why isn't anyone doing anything about whatever it may be, you might say to yourself, can I do something about it? Can I find a solution? And that's where the change will be. So you'd still want to be engaged more with more positive things than negative things. So I'd say, about 90% positive, 10% negative, or wouldn't just call it negative, just 10% of awareness of world events, say, and 90% positive. And if you've got that balance, obviously that positivity that you're engaging with will far outweigh the kind of world events part of it. So that's where you'll start to you'll make that initial really, really positive shift to 100%, but you'll maintain it. You'll carry on going. And there'll be other things which you can do as well, which will reinforce that positivity inside your mind. So that's what I wanted to cover today. I wanted you to really be aware of what's going on, because it's important to have that positivity in your life, because that's what translates into a positive lifestyle at the end of the day. So thank you very much for listening. If you found this, as always, if you find this video useful, please hit like, share it, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, I'm distributing copies of my book, so if you would like to read a copy, please drop me a direct message and I can shoot one over to you. I am the Sorcerer of Behaviour, also known as Jagdeep Lota, and reminding you to always think big and live big.